The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. Open man downfield, it is Hopkins. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey, get set.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track. What a start here defensively. The offense comes out trying to establish a little ground game, and this defense looks like they knew what those first 2 calls were going to be all along. Taking them back for a loss and sets up a 3rd and long.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down. Other side of midfield.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out, and not only do you pick up the 1st down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that 1st down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And he's into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Calais Campbell in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9. Go ahead. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, I have to to be honest, when offenses come up with run-play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On second down, Levis. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. A gain there of 20. First down for Tennessee.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Again, it's Pollard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pollard with a nice first down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
From the gun, it's Levis. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Levis. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. All even at 6 apiece. And we're back to South Florida after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Levis. Whoa. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will. And
to the pylon, he's pinned. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Go ahead.
Play action. Tagovailoa. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Come on, two. All right, come on.
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Miami.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can...
A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here now, 3rd and 5. A play fake. Now 2 with a throw. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Once again, it's Achan. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 9.
Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to... This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins will cut the lead down to 4.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Ready, shot.
Tua will give it to Achan. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready. Shot.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Titans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Levis to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's up to the 20. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing is Levis. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up. Levis to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run up the middle with Achan. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Tua. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
44. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Devon Achane coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that'll set up fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Levis. Throw over the middle, brought in by Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Tua gonna throw. Nowhere to go. He's gonna be taken down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Watson, Oscar. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense.
It is 4th and goal. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins cut the deficit down to 1.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll try the left side with Pollard. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving corps down in Tennessee.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss. This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's a Okonkwo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Folks' extra point is good. And the Titans are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Good. Cover 2. Scat.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Go ahead. Corner, long. Out.
Now it's Tua. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
20 TX. Ready, shot.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Gain of 12 and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, long. And Watson up, ice jam. Turbo 2, ice jab, Turbo 2, 8.
Hill brought in motion. Again, it's Tua. A throw over the middle, it's Odell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Ready. Solo left Zion. 20 TX.
In motion comes Beckham.
Hey, 21 TX. Hey.
Throwing again, it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mike 54.
They'll run here. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
A second down throw here for Levis. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So first and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The man in motion is Burks. They'll stick to the ground. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. It's Levis. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year, Raheem Mostert. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. That's taken in by Achane. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Ready, son?
Achane. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. Let's go.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is just short off the crossbar. Hit it as well as he could, but it's no good. Here's 1st and 10. Levis to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by Marcus May.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's first down.
Hey!
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 55 yards on the game.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those 2 things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
In motion comes Beckham. Here's Mostert. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They go play action with Levis. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, Phins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at